spacing information. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please the National Basketball Association.
Welcome to another. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Nikola Vucevic.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Bane. Clint Capella out there with John Collins. And it's Johnson in at the 3. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Washington out there with MP. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Cam Thomas. And it's Shed in at the 1. And as a catalyst for his team offensively, MP has stated his focus on setting up his teammates. He wants to be a top distributor.
MP could have a playlist of masterful assists by the end of his career. He finds so many ways to set up baskets and outsmart defenses. It's awesome for his teammates and frustrating for defenders.
Now here's Moran. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game. All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, B.A., health is #1 for me. What teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
Here's Moran. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
Here's Shed. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. MP looking around. On the take. It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to MP. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. The 3 from Washington. Capella with a rebound. A little over 1.5 minutes into this first quarter. Right side Moran. For 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
When Ja is knocking down that 3 consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
MP left side. Claxton a screen on Johnson. MP with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. And Claxton throws it down.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Outside Johnson, 3-pointer. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Bane against Thomas. Capella, the pass to Moran. Pass to Johnson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Ooh, barely beating the clock. Good awareness by Johnson.
Now here's MP. His last outing, he had 24 points. Claxton, cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Claxton's got 6 points.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. On target from range. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, when it comes to his three-point shooting, Johnson is most effective from the corners.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hornets was a big factor. He dropped 24 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Here's MP after the basket by Memphis. And he's going for the lob. And Claxton throws it down.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
Morant with it. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Johnson for three. The rebound by the Nets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
They were bricking, they were missing, they were airballing, they were doing everything. Brutal night shooting for them when they couldn't even hit the broadside of a barn. They couldn't hit the ocean if they fell out of a boat.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
And make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets.
New group getting ready for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Capella. Abaji comes in for Collins. Goodwin's checked in for Johnson. And Russell is subbed in for Ja Morant. So it's Brooklyn now, trailing by 2. Vucevic, a screen on Bane. MP drives in. Agbaji with a rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. They set the pick. Pass to Bane. Jacks up a 3. Pure from three-point range.
There's a nice continuity to their offense when Bane's hitting shots from all over the court.
And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Bane has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bane was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, look, he's one of the better two-way wings in the league.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Here's Agbaji. It's tipped. And he gets it back. Yep, that one goes. 1:19 left in the opening quarter. MP, the pass to Vucevic. And here's Bane. And in that win against the Pelicans, he was a major factor as well. MP with it. Russell covering. Vucevic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Because he can commit from all 3 levels, Vucevic is a tricky cover.
RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There is an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances.
Here's McDaniel. Hey, expanding his range. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Throws it up high.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
40 seconds left in the first quarter. Stolen by MP. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. Defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And the basket by Agbaji.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point. But these teams, they are built to score. So
MP no good. Now Morant. Pass to Agbaji from about 16. It's not going to go for him.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
From deep, MP. No good on the buzzer beater. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Memphis ahead, up by 1. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
they've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
On the court for Memphis, they've got Ja Morant, Edey out there with Barnes. And it's Goodwin in at the 2. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Ja Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks.
2 physical points from MP, and you know he'll continue developing his strength.
Pass to Agbaji. Here's Goodwin. Lets the 3 fly. And it's MP with a rebound. Outside, Williams. To the paint. They swipe it. Here's Agbaji. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Desmond Bane.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
The first free throw is good. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Thomas, he's checked in for Coulibaly. He's off on the second.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
MP outside. MP gets it to go through contact.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
MP against Moran. To the middle. Here's Edey. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. MP, the pass to Williams. MP outside. Pass to Hendricks. Kicks it out to MP. Here's Claxton. Memphis with a rebound. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Goodwin. Here's Abaji. Now here's Moran. Rejected by Claxton. MP inside. The kick out to Williams. Here's MP. Give him 8. And he lobs it up top. And Claxton throws it down.
If the play doesn't open up his shot, then trust MP to give it away.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Trailing by 2. And he jams it home with authority.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's Goodwin. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Nets have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Moran against MP. Now here's Moran. Tightly guarded. Down low. Here's Capella. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes. Moran's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Memphis leading by 3. Morant looking around. Claxton with the block. In transition, here they come. Now here's MP. He's got 10. And Claxton throws it down.
The great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Bain, no good. The Nets have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart. Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Johnson against MP. Washington a screen. MP, the pass to Washington. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Shed. And the Nets miss again. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Now here's Bane. Tight defense on him. Pass to Capella. Outside Johnson. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Stolen by Russell. Here's Collins. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Bane, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And here's MP from outside. MP making the long-range connection.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul so far.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Brooklyn. Koulibaly comes in for Whitehead.
His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime. They'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
Highly skilled with good instinct. Russell has top-level tools, always has.
The Nets have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Vucevic, a screen on Bane. MP, the pass to Vucevic. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Desmond Bane.
Clever pump fake from Vooch, skilled at baiting defenders into the foul.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. And he makes the first.
Vooch doesn't get to the line as much as you would expect, but he does shoot a good number from there.
Thomas, he's checked in for MP. And so Vucevic nails both of them.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Russell deciding where to go with it. Bane, the pass to Capella. Outside Bane. 6 to shoot. From 13. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Bane's got 5.
A high percentage look for Bane. He gets to a spot and just nails it.
Getting it done for Brooklyn. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. For the Western Conference, Ja Morant.
Well, you watch Morant, he gives you the sizzle, he gives you the steak, and he'll give you the sauce.
All right, Ernie, when are we eating? Let's take a break. Did you hear that, Ernie? Sizzle, steak, and sauce? That's a triple S meal down at the restaurant around the corner.
And when we look at the first half for the Nets, a close contest so far.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been...
On the wing, Bane. Thomas defends. Morant, the pass to Johnson. Back to Morant. Collins a screen. Inside. The rebound by MP. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over to the wing. Claxton a screen on Johnson. And he lobs it up. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas.
A tremendous defender. Desmond Bane locks in on his man.
Thomas misses. And you watch Cam Thomas. Talk about a scorer's mindset, RJ.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup. He's proficient and efficient from all 3 levels. He is as confident as they come.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
You know, when you're trailing, you can't afford mistakes. And he's made a few of them tonight.
Morant with it. Now guarded by MP. Outside Morant. And another 3 for Memphis.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
MP shot is off. And it's Bane with the ball for the Grizzlies. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Morant against MP. Kicks it out to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Bane. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Going inside. And it's Shed missing. Memphis leading by 6. And the foul called on MP. That'll be foul number 5 on him. So the Nets making a switch here.
Substitutions on the court.
Morant with it. Give him 8 points now. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the slam dunk by Capella.
A threat to hammer home the alley-oop. Capella, his timing on these plays is tremendous.
Pass to Hendricks. Williams from long range. And the Nets miss again.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Outside Morant. Back to Johnson. Shot from 12. Brooklyn pulls it in. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. Williams finds MP. Back to Williams. MP, a screen on Morant. Clock at 6. Johnson against MP. Claxton to stop the run. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Capella.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect.
Substitutions
MP.
on the court.
And here's MP. 16 points for him. And here's Thomas from the arc. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened on the court for Memphis to start the 4th. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Edey, and it's Abaji in at the 4. To the inside, here's Edey. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Here's MP. MP, the flush.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Against MP, and there's a pick. Down low. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And Washington with the basket on the assist by MP. Washington's got 4 points in the quarter. Outside Morant. Here's Edey, covered by Vucevic. Oh, Morant sinks the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break. Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And there's the screen. To the paint. Here's Edey. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
And it's so difficult to defend Morant in a pick and roll because not only can he get his own, but he can also create passing angles in very tight spaces.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
So the Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Johnson's checked in.
Sometimes Morant just makes this look effortless. He's such a gifted passer.
Nets trail by 12. Pass to Vucevic. To the middle. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And here's Morant outside, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
Out left to the wing. Back to MP. Oh, stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Abaji. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 9th assist of the game now. The Nets have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. Washington, a screen on Morant. Takes it in. Memphis with a rebound. Knocked away. And a foul called on MP. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one.
Well, I knew we weren't going undefeated for the rest of the season.
Tough game tonight. Lock in. These Hoosiers think they know ball, but you'll show them.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.